We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Bears going up against the Eagles. Now for the call of this Week 7 matchup, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Tonight, we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Watch it now, Barney!
Now back to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. And here are the defensive starters. In your old position, you get to talk about the secondary.
The best athletes on the field, Brandon.
Debatable.
Well, we'll see how this goes today. I love the way you put my guys down. But you know this. They've got to cover, and they have to tackle. They have a heck of a task in front of them in this game. And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package. Yeah. 6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They've got 6 out there. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
All right, here we go. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
And he motions the wide receiver. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Their dangerous wide receiver. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Here we go.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets the tone for the offense.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 30.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
Green, 39. Green, leopard.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's got his man on the out route. They give him 12 yards and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Detroit. Leopard. Set. Green.
And they'll run it here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
No. Detroit. No. Jack, Patriot. Patriot. 3-19.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
All right, now look at
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
All right, now look at 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. 7 yards remaining here on 3rd down.
Let's go! Over!
Halfback sent in motion.
Detroit!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Now let's go!
In motion left goes a tight end. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Michael Kendricks from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing left side, it's complete. And the ball is knocked out, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
A good pick up there, 20 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
All right, here we go. Gun!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Here we go. 3-19.
And the wideout in motion.
3-19. No, check, Patriot.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
All right, here we go.
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete as well. Here's Colton Schmidt now to punt one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. Here comes the D swarming to the line. They'll set up a throw, and that's off the mark, incomplete. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Detroit! Here we go now. 3-19.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I think the end result, knocking the ball away, was a product of understanding where they were on the field, understanding how many yards they needed to pick up the first down, and tightening their coverage accordingly. Gave them no gaps, no spaces, no real air in which to catch the football, and end up making a really nice play.
And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, where the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green. All right, now look at 56. Detroit.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here.
All right, here we go.
Back to throw. Ertz has it left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Here we go now. Gun. No. Check. Patriot.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Now back, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return will stop right around the 25. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time with just punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago! A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They'll turn the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Coach hinted to us that we may see some old power football here in this game. We got a taste of it on that first down run.
I love how he hinted it to us. And then when we were watching practice, we were watching what they call inside drill with the offensive and defensive line. And they kept putting more defenders on the other side and saying, block that. I don't care how many guys are in there. I want to run the football this week. And, boy, it has paid off for them in this game.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down. They'll get 17 yards there. And it'll be a Philadelphia first down. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. They go play action here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Second down now after the incompletion. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And that'll lead here to a third down. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. 3rd down and 5. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're going to get this one up past the 25.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get the top speed and complete that play.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Eagles offense back out onto the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny, you know this?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. 2nd down following the incompletion.
Now let's go. Philly, here we go.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion.
Watch him now, Barney. Watch him now, Barney.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw is incomplete. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They'll look to throw. And he connects with Ertz. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Leopard. No. Check. Patriot.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 24 that time. And it'll be 1st down Eagles. And quickly they get to the line. And the back goes into motion.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Set! Over! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky. Watch it, 99 Philly. Here we go. Gone.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
Set! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 50.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go. No. Check. Patriot. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit. Over.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We all know how important momentum is in a game, and when an offense decides to take a deep shot downfield, they're trying to create a big play and put doubt in the defense's mind the rest of the ball game. And in this case, the defense won the battle, batted the ball away deep downfield. So guess what? The momentum now quickly shifted from the offense taking the shot to the defense knocking it away, and now they feel like they might be in control.
Halfback sent in motion.
Detroit!
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be third down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Here we go. Green.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Watch it now, buddy. Green, 39. Green, Leopard. Hurry up. Over.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down.
Let's go. 3-19.
Back to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot! Patriot! Gun! Here we go now.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. Touchdown, Chicago! Their dangerous wide receiver with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. When a ball's tipped in the air and falls incomplete, sometimes it's almost insignificant. But not in this game, because 3 interceptions have already been thrown. So when this one got tipped in the air, you just had to wonder, could this be the 4th? Instead, it falls incomplete, and the guys on offense breathe a sigh of relief.
Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. And the back goes into motion.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
No. Check. Patriot.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Depending on who's doing the covering, zone or man versus a slant route is always a tough coverage, but a lot of guys prefer zone. If they're not backpedaling and their eyes are strictly on the quarterback and they feel the receiver breaking, they just move right to the football as the quarterback delivers, and that allows them to make a play on it and knock it away.
No. Check. Patriot.
And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on 3rd.
Could play an exotic coverage.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
So the defense forces a 3 and out, but they got some help along the way. They threw it on 1st down, and when they were unsuccessful, it became 2nd and long. Didn't get it again on another pass. Went 3rd and long, and they almost had to put it in the air. They may want to rethink some strategy going forward.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Set. Blue landing.
They're going to try and throw. On the left side, it's complete. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Ertz has it left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Fresh set of downs here.
Leopard. Gun. All right, here we go. Blue landing. Watch him now, Barney. Leopard.
Back to throw again. Ertz over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A gain of 32 that time. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Patriot. All right, here we go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Here we go now.
He'll drop to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. They needed 14. They got 15 here on 3rd down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
First and goal here from the 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to...
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. They come out here in the eye. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
No. Check. Patriot. Leopard.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Surveying the field. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
For the defensive guys, that's wrong on just about every level. You did so many things right. Knock the ball free. You're excited. You're going to get the ball. And then the offense gets it back.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Eagles take possession. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Hurry up, here we go.
Back to throw here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A good pickup there, 22. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards. So tough to cover a big tight end like that.
It changes the chalk, as one of my coaches like to say, meaning the normal things don't apply. All right, used to say, okay, there's a tight end going out. We're either going to put a big linebacker on him or maybe a safety and call it a day. Now, because of the strength of that position and the sheer number of catches that they make as well as their dexterity, sometimes you have to put a cornerback on him because he might be the primary guy going out for a pass. It changes what they do defensively, and it's usually not good for the defense.
And now a first down following that long gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. All right. Detroit! Detroit!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And this is incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Over.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Green, 39. Over.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
Here we go now. Watch it now, Barney. No. Check, Patriot.
They'll look to throw again. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Eddie Goldman able to drop him for a loss of 4. Second down now after the sack. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, they got him again. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Here we go now. Detroit.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Cuts left. Pass down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bears have broken the tie. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A nice gain of 21 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And they're going to speed things up here. Halfback sent in motion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
That's a really fine play there because anytime you see a comeback route, that means you cannot just stay in one spot and make a play on the ball. You've got to move your feet and move with the receiver, and that's exactly what he did.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The play clock's running down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he finds a man with a crossing route. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
No, check, Patriot.
And they'll go on the ground. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And now they're in the hurry-up. And on the ground they go with the running back. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He'll drop to throw. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
I'd love to sit down at some point in our offseason and talk to these defensive coordinators in the red zone. Tight end is obviously a big threat. Yet these guys continue to make plays. Is there any other way to stop them?
Apparently not. In the red zone, like you said, that's your guy. They got it to it.
Supreme confidence in going to a playmaker.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
Here we go now. 3-19. No, check. Patriot. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Play clock winding down. And now a critical extra point attempt here. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He'll come out throwing here on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Even score late in the fourth. Let's see if the defense can play within themselves, not give up the big play and contain, and keep this knotted up. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Let's go. Green, 39.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now. No. Check. Patriot. Detroit! No. Check. Patriot. Here we go.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Tie game late, and the offense really has to be conscious of the clock here as it's becoming a factor late in this ball game. They come up in an offset eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
They'll
Green,
bring a receiver in motion left. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Watch it now, Barney.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. You add in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll set up to throw. Hurts over the middle. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
Green, 39. Green, 39. Leopard. Leopard. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And on 2nd and 10 now. Gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Call it a 3-yard gain. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. 7 yards remain now on third down.
Set. Green, 39. Green, 30. Leopard. Leopard.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a good game. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run it now out of the gun. Stays on his feet. Are you kidding me? A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A big play there with 8 seconds remaining. And the Bears have broken the tie. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. It's a pickup of 21. And the Eagles are going to have a first down. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Chicago, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.